You guys wanted to hear more audio from my custody trial when I lost full custody of my daughter. You've got to hear this. I would like to give it as a testimony presentation. So Ashlyn is my fifth child, so just to tell you a little bit about me and her. She has four adults or older siblings that, at one point during her childhood have resided with me: a 23-year-old sister, a 22-year-old brother, an 18-year-old brother, and a 12-year-old brother who... Dante, yep. That's the one that lives with me in the camping trailer with Ashlyn. For the past 6 years, I've been the one managing all of Ashlyn's care, therapy appointments, school, and daily needs. Mr. Crozier has primarily been doing weekend visits with Ashlyn every weekend except for the second weekend of the month. I did create the proposed parenting plan because if you do come to a situation where you do believe parenting time should be changed, I definitely don't think Mr. Crozier's parenting plan suggestion is going to work for Ashlyn's needs. So I created one for you to take a look at as Exhibit A. Then some details about Ashlyn and our recent hardship. Some of the evidence was difficult to obtain, so that's why I'm testifying based on my direct evidence caring for Ashlyn if I don't have the evidence available. Ashlyn is a 6-year-old girl. She was diagnosed with global developmental delay and ADHD at 4 years old. She experiences delays across multiple domains, including adaptive, speech, gross motor, cognitive, and her social emotional growth. I had her assessed after our initial divorce.
Do you have any documents to support those diagnoses?
Well, that was the part that I wasn't able to come up with in 2 weeks' time. So the 2 weeks thing is because we had our early resolution conference just 2 weeks prior to this trial date. And that was because at the early resolution conference, I had asked the judge to approve a temporary parenting plan that we could follow in the meantime while we waited for mediation, because I had already moved over 150 miles away. The judge decided to waive mediation and schedule an hour-and-a-half trial in 2 weeks. So I didn't really have the ability or the resources to print triple copies of every single piece of evidence. It would have been a giant stack to have proved everything that I said. So in the beginning, I was explaining to the judge, nervously, I'm nervous at this time, so I'm not saying things perfectly, but I think I'm getting my message across that my testimony is the evidence and that I'm not trying to prove that I'm right. I'm trying to give him an example of what our life has been. I said, this is some information about my daughter and I. This is a little bit about our life and what we've been doing the last few years. So hope that makes the rest of this make more sense.
Was it from a medical doctor or from a school?
Yes, she was diagnosed through OHSU out of Eugene. They have a child diagnosis center down there. She was also assessed through early intervention